Sabay-sabay natin alamin ang mga kaganapan na nangyayari sa ating bansa. Yo, what's up mga kaibigan? This is I2K po again. Ngayon nandito ulit tayo sa channel ni Banat Kapanig TV. Dito ulit tayo magbibigay ng komento at reaksyon. Kaya samahan nyo guys, let's go!
Ito ang balitang viral ngayon sa mundo ng social media. Smuggling sa sibuyas pinaiimbestigahan ni Pangulong Marcos sa DOJ at NBI. Marcos walang deadline sa investigasyon versus agricultural smuggling. Pero bago ang lahat mga kapanig, kung bago
sa lahat ng hindi pa nakasubscribe mga kaibigan kay Banat Kapanig TV, mag-subscribe na po tayo at huwag nyo rin pong kalimutan mag-subscribe dito sa aking channel.
Kung ka pa lamang sa aming channel ay huwag kalimutang mag-like, subscribe at i-click ang notification bell para mas maging updated ka pa lalo sa lahat pa ng bagong video na i-upload namin. At ito na nga mga kapanig, inatasan ni Pangulong Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. ang Department of Justice at National Bureau of Investigation na magsagawa ng investigasyon kaugnay sa smuggling, hoarding at price fixing ng sibuyas at iba pang produktong agrikultura. Ayon kay Pangulong Marcos, maituturing kasi na economic sabotage ang mga smuggling. I have just given instruction to the DOJ and the NBI to initiate an investigation in the hoarding, smuggling, price fixing of agricultural commodities. And this is stemming from the hearing that we've conducted in the House, especially by Congresswoman Estela Quimbo, and the finding that they came up with. Pahayag ni Pangulong Marcos. Base sa ulat ni Quimbo kay Pangulong Marcos, may nakitang sapat na ebidensya ang House Committee on Agriculture and Food para maktukoy ang onion cartel sa bansa, dahilan para tumaas ang presyo ng sibuyas noong 2022. Sabi ni Quimbo, ang natural cartel ay nag-ooperate sa ilalim ng Philippine Beba Group of Companies and Corporation o PBGCI na sangkot sa farming, importation, local trading, warehousing at logistics. Sabi ng Pangulo, sapat na basihan na ito para magsagawa ng investigasyon. Ayon nga sa Pangulo, and that is why we are going to be very strict about fighting these people and making sure that they are brought to justice. Samantala, walang ibinigay na deadline si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa isinagawang investigasyon laban sa kartel na nagmamanipula ng presyo ng mga agricultural products kabilang ang sibuyas dahil ayaw niya itong maging hilaw. Sinabi ng Pangulo na nananatiling kalihim ng Department of Agriculture na ayaw niyang magbigay ng deadline na investigasyon bagamat at nais niyang matapos ito agad. Unang-una, hindi ako mahilig magbibigay ng deadline. Siyempre gusto ko tapusin nila kaagad pero kailangang tapos hindi hilaw. So let them do their investigation. Ani Marcos. Maliwanag naman anya na basihan ng investigasyon na nagkaroon ng hoarding at kinontrol ang supply ng sibuyas kaya nagmahal ang presyo. Malinaw anya naging utos niya sa Department of Justice o DOJ at National Bureau of Investigation o NBI na kailangang malamang hindi lamang ang sindikato na nasa likod ng pagtaas ng presyo ng sibuyas, kundi lahat ng sindikato na nag-ooperate. Muling inulit ng Pangulo na maituturing na economic sabotage ang pagkontrol sa supply ng produkto kaya nagmamahal ang presyo. Ipanahiwatig din niya na may katapusan ang ginagawa ng mga sindikato at hindi sila tatantanan ng gobyerno. Nang lumabas ang balitang ito ay hindi naman mapigilan ng marami sa ating mga kababayan ang nagbigay ng kanilang hinaing at komento sa mundo ng social media. At ayon pa sa kanila, good job Mr. President, dapat nang tuldukan at makulong yang mga mandarambong ng ating bansa. DOJ shall get into the bottom source of illegal smuggling of goods in the country. Not just task force but full force action with lawful and deterrent punishment. This illegal works of smuggling will never ever stop in the Philippines unless it was fully terminated from source of origin. PH is very lost control to its borders within the Sea and Air Patrol. BOC must be intercede with full source of the law to this incoming goods by ship and air shall departed back and forth of the origin within 24 hours when confirmed on the illegals. They should board and destroy all the illegal goods without proper approved government documents and not accepted for public consumption. End quote.
Tinatawag na porsyento sa bawat project. Hindi pa nagsawa. May porsyento na nga sila. Sila pa yung contractor. Hindi pa rin nagsawa. May porsyento na nga sila. Sila pa rin yung contractor. Sila pa rin yung supplier. Unfortunately, only few people raised this issue. Tayo sa Philippine National Police, I've been talking to your CESPO, Louie Makilan, and all the other RESPOs. When they visited me 2 weeks ago, that was about 3 weeks ago, we are willing to give or contribute a reasonable percentage of our pension plan or of our pension to national government to address this big issue. Pero nakakalungkot. Nothing have we heard from our legislators that they are willing to give up their pork barrels. Kahit malang sana sabihin nila na bawasan niyo yung pork barrel, but nobody, for some reason, nobody would admit na meron pala silang pork barrel. But now that I am with local government, the fact remains that there is still pork barrel. Tayo, in the uniformed service, both from the armed forces and from the Philippine National Police, we risk our life. We risk equality time with our family. And we're willing to give up a small amount of our pension just to help national government, just to address this huge deficit, just to address this big national debt. Hintayin natin kung anong sasabihin ng ating mga magigiting na legislators. Hintayin natin silang magsalita. Hopefully, one of them will come out in the open and tell us it is about time that legislators should also give a big contribution to address national government issue, especially on our financial debt. And that's the reason why Baguio City now is leading a network of local chief executives, very young local chief executives who believes in good governance. And us in the city of Baguio, we even went beyond that. We say good governance beyond politics. And hopefully next month, we're going to change that slogan and would say, good governance, get yourself involved. As I've said, Baguio City is leading a network of young local chief executives, hoping that we will become a movement, hoping that we will transform ourselves into a COVID-19 virus, become a pandemic, become infectious, highly transmissible, highly contagious, so that we will be able to infect other local government units and local government officials and prove to them that true enough, good governance really works. Good governance is not only about corruption. It's about sustainability. It's about innovation. It's about dynamism, resiliency. It's about authentic leadership. It's a politics of hope, not a politics of frustration. It's not a politics of hate, but a politics of goodwill and understanding. It's not a politics of criticisms, but a politics of encouragement. And more importantly, it's not a politics of lies, but a politics of truth. The essence of true public service lies in the spirit of being men and women for others. We are not merely here to enforce the law, but to be a beacon of hope. We must recognize that each member of the community has a unique perspective, and their voices deserve to be heard. By embracing diversity and inclusivity, we can build stronger and more resilient communities that thrive on the richness of our differences. To the Philippine National Police, led by General Benji Acorda, I want to commend your dedication and commitment to keeping our communities safe. Let me also thank Major General Mario Reyes for inviting me today. Maraming salamat, Mario. We have been together in the PCR. Your tireless efforts in maintaining peace and order are truly admirable. However, let us not forget that our role extends beyond law enforcement. You must be ambassadors of compassion, understanding, and justice. Your badge should serve as a symbol of trust, a promise that we are here to protect and serve.
At ito
At yun nga po mga kaibigan, dito po nagtatapos ang ating reaction video. Muli ako po si I2K ng Sundalo ng Tunggalo at 811. Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta. Yeah, peace out.